students, we were seeing the problems in India and the solutions. Okay, we saw unemployment problem. What was the unemployment problem? We saw corruption. We saw. Okay. Further, we will see today regarding the status of women. In the olden days, what was the status of women, and now what is the status of the woman? The status of the woman, when compared to the olden days, have been changed. Today, women can take active part in any field. They can have name, fame also. So, before independence, prior to independence, some important women were there who fought for the independence of India. Let us take the first one, Rani Lakshmi Bai Jhansi. She was ruling the kingdom of Jhansi. And this Rani Lakshmi Bai, she did not like the interruption of Britishers in her kingdom. And doctrine of lapse, I am again reminding you, means what? If the king does not have his own child, they cannot make the adopted son as a king. And Rani Lakshmi Bai did not have a son of her own. She adopted a son called as Damodar, and she made that son as a king, and which was not liked by the Britishers, and that was the main opposition of Britishers, and that was what the fight between Rani Lakshmi Bai took place. But she fought very bravely. She actually, they wanted to kill that son Damodar because he was an adopted son. She tied that Damodar at the back of and then she fought. But she fought very bravely. But she was defeated by Britishers. Then Kittur Rani Chennamma, you may be knowing about the Kittur Rani Chennamma. Okay, she also did not like the interference of the Britishers in her kingdom, and she also wanted the Britishers to move away from India, and she also fought with Sangoli Rayana bravely. But you know, every time traitors will be there. Traitors means what? One who will join with the hands of the Britishers and give away the secrets, cheaters, and due to that Kittur Rani Chennamma lost it. Then Sarojini Naidu, when in the what to call it as, she is an author and a poet also. She is called as the Nightingale of India. She also wrote inspirational writings so that the people will get general awareness, and they will also join the hands to fight against Britishers. Then Annie Besant, she found out the Home Rule movement. She also fought against the Britishers. She also did not like Britishers to interfere in India. She also wanted the Britishers to move away from India. That is prior independence. These were the women who fought for the freedom of India. After independence, Indira Gandhi, she ruled India for many years, and she got Bharat Ratna Award. She was called as an Iron Lady. Her rule was very powerful woman she was, and she ruled India for many years. She was a Prime Minister for India many years. Then Mother Teresa, no need to tell who is Mother Teresa. She she looked after the thrown away children in the lanes and in the gutters and all that, and she took them to her place and looked after them. So Mother Teresa, and she won Nobel Prize for that. Her what it is, dedication to bring up the backward class people, unwanted people, to give them a life to such people was her aim, and that is Mother Teresa. Pratibha Patil, the first woman president of India. Then Kalpana Chawla was the first woman to enter into the space. From India, first Indian woman to go to the space, that is Kalpana Chawla. Then Kiran Bedi, first IPS, women. Then present woman inspirations are also there. Mary Kom, boxer. Then Saina Nehwal, a badminton player. Sania Mirza, lawn tennis player. These are all inspired. They also faced hardships, but they did not give up the hope. They reached their aim courageously, and today they have become a famous personality and an inspirational personality. Then Women and Child Development Department has taken keen interest to develop or to make the women to come forward by looking after their health and education rights were given for the women. So Karnataka today, we also have women and child development. We also have women have protections from the Stree Shakti. It is an institution it is an organization which will help the women who are in trouble. That is what the status of women today. Now we will go to the next problem, which is called as terrorism. What is terrorism? Violence against civilians to meet the political and religion aims. Civilians means we common people, and violence is done against us. They are killing the innocent people. For what? To meet the political and religion aims. That is, they want to prove religious wise they are superior, and political they want some part of our India to make their own. For that purpose, they are creating violence against the innocent people. That is called as terrorism. What are the causes for this terrorism? Independence and separatist movement. That is, a person wants to become independent. Independent means he doesn't want to abide the laws and rules of the country which he wants to stay. He wants his own rules and regulations. Okay, he wants to create his own rules and regulations and his own area where he can rule by himself, and he can become a very powerful person. That is called as separatist. So for that he will he will start the movement collecting same like-minded people together, and wants to be separated out from the other people, and wants all the rights to be given to them, and that person wants to follow his own rules and regulations. That is what independence and separatist movement. Irredentist movement. That is what it means. That person wants to create his own identity and wants to make his identity such that wants the separatism. That is what some area he is staying. So he was staying that area, he has gone, and now he wants the same area to be called. That is that area he wants for himself. That is called as irredentist movement. That is Pak occupied Kashmir is there. That is the same irredentist. For Pakistan is feeling that Kashmir belongs to us. So that part is belonging to them, which once it may be with them, but it is Kashmir belongs to us, but they think that it should belong to us. That is what irredentist movement. Adoption of certain socio-political philosophies. So here what will happen? Political reasons are there behind this. Okay, and they are certain philosophies they are putting forward. Okay, before independence we were also staying here, we also were here. After independence we went to we were separated out, but still our origin is in India, and that some philosophies they are giving which is not true, and they want that, and on that basis they want to fight out, and they are creating terrorism for that. Supremacism of particular group. What they think we are superior than others. Then I told you fanatics. These fanatic people are developing such groups, and they are training them in such a way that to believe that their religion is a superior, no other religion is having any value. Their religion only teaches the good things, and to save their religion and their community people, they want to fight out. That is what the supremacism of particular group. And spread of dominance. That is what in a particular area they are creating that we are dominant. We won't leave that place. It belongs to us, and we want to rule that place. That is what the spread of dominance. They want to spread all over India. That they want to get whole India into their hands. That is called spread of dominance. Major terrorism attacks in India, you know how many attacks we have got from the terrorists. There is Mandai massacre in Tripura in 1980, and it killed about 500 people. Massacre means at a time they were killed. Then Bombay bombings in 1993, 257 people were killed, and all these are the civilians, innocent people. They will target. You know what they target? Where the people will gather more, that is the railway platform or mall, where the people will be gathering more. There they will plant the bomb, and that is how they kill the innocent people. Rafiganj train to the 2002, in the train they planted a bomb, and due to that 200 people were killed. And 26/11, this already you know, Bombay attack 2008, 171 members were killed. Then the last was Pulwama attack, where our 46 soldiers were killed. Now let us see what are the solutions for this terrorism. There are two types of solutions, long-term solutions and short-term. Let us see the long-term solutions. Going after possible cause of terrorism by treaty which should not affect civilians. So the government should come forward, talk with the leaders of those who are spreading this terrorism, then try to find out what is the main cause of the terrorism and try to resolve it, and they should have a treaty, and it should be signed by both sides. And what should the treaty say? Further, they should not trouble our civilians. There should be no attack towards the civilians. And if they do so, the government can take a strict step and they can attack the terrorist people also. That is what the solution is there. To try to eradicate causes of the terrorism. I discussed earlier what are the causes. So from the root itself, those what you call it as causes should be eradicated. Then there will be peace in the country and economical development will be there and no harassment for the civilians. That is what you call it as long-term solutions. Short-term solutions are there, providing security, that is what to the civilians. The security should be provided. We know which places the terrorists usually will put the bombs. So in that, what you call it as a crowded places where malls are there, railway stations are there, hotels are there, then where temples are there, what should be strict vigilance should be there, and on and often checking should be there, so which will provide security. Then uncovering terrorist activity, whatever the activity is there, okay, that should be uncovered, should not be hidden. Whoever may be involved, it should be come to the limelight and those persons should be punished for that. That is uncovering terrorist activity. Preventing terrorist incident, okay. So many times we see that the policemen will be telling us that don't touch the unidentified objects, or when you see any unidentified objects, immediately you report to the police. Maybe that is how they find a way for attacking the innocent civilians. So preventing terrorist incidents, so you can prevent the terrorist incident in that way. Arresting the terrorist, very important is that whoever is involved, that if you come to know that these are the people who are terrorists, immediately arrest them. That is what the safer side. So these are the solutions for the terrorism. Then the last problem which is there, that is corporate strategies. What is this corporate strategies? Allocation of resource, portfolio management. Okay, some companies invest money. It can be a foreign company or it can be an Indian company. They invest money to bring up their company, and what they do is that they take the workers, and what is happening, the workers at low cost will be available very easily. So what is happening, the workload to them will be given more, and the return of payment will be less, extraction of work will be more, because they are poor people, poverty is there, so many things I told you, that is problems are faced by the people. So at least they are getting something, they are happy with that. So whatever the work they are give the companies, they are ready to do that work. So that is allocation of resource and portfolio management is very okay. So what they do is that the work given will be more and the payment will be less. So too low whatever payment will be there, and such people are easily available who will accept that and will try to work over there. Let us see what are the calls for these corporate strategies. Certain landlords are there who are interested only to earn money and to make money for themselves. They will give the land for these companies for rental purpose, and the landlords will earn the money. It is not for the society. The landlord will be in advantage, not the society. That is the main cause. So what these companies also will catch such landlords only who are having certain land free site, so they can take that site. They will give the rent also correctly. They will give the rent. There is whatever they want to do, that company will do and have deal with the landlord. And landlord is also very happy because he is getting so much amount of money. But it is advantage for landlord, not for the society, not for the common people. Only who is having the land, he will be having advantage. That is what the main cause. What are the effects? Effects will be what? Poverty and health. Workload is more. So what will happen? The health will be deteriorating. Day and night you have to work for that. And return of payment is very less. With that only they have to see the family and they have to look after the family. So poverty is there and health problems are there due to this corporate strategies. And these companies, they are not interested in the welfare of the people. They just want to earn the money. They will pay the taxes, whatever the rules and regulations are there, they will follow all the rules and regulations, but only for earning money for themselves, not for the society, not for the common people, not for the economical development of the country. That is what these corporate strategies is. Can solution be there? Yes. Solution can be there. Social responsibilities. That is, the government should take steps and they should see that whatever the corporate are earning money, some part of the money should be given for the social responsibilities. That is, if somewhere flood is there, so these people should donate some amount for the flood affected area. If a pandemic disease is there, so let them donate. They are having more money. If they give some amount, no loss for them. Let them donate. Let them see the welfare of the people as they are earning money. So they should see. So that type of government should bring the rules and regulations. So the social responsibilities should be, awareness should be created in them, and that will be the solution of the corporate strategies. So this completes your lesson. That is the problems in India and the solutions. So be prepared for the test. This lesson is there. So bye children. Thank you children.